They say life is what you make it, but for most people, life is what they're handed, and they accept it without question. Every day they wake up, go through the motions, and call it living. But is that really life, or just existence? Man, look around you. Look at these sheep walking around like they ain't got a single original thought in their heads. They go to their dead-end jobs, come home, stuff their faces with whatever the corporations tell them to, and then wonder why they ain't happy. They're sleepwalking, man. Sleepwalking through their whole lives. Let's talk about living with intention. Actually making your life mean something, instead of just watching it pass you by. Because let's be honest, most folks out here are drifting like leaves in the wind. They got no direction, no purpose, no clue. Imagine this. You wake up, not just to exist, but with a fire in your soul, a mission, even if it's still a mystery. Each morning, as you open your eyes, it's like the universe is handing you a new canvas, a chance to paint your masterpiece, to leave your mark, to evolve. But instead, many of us roll over, dive into our screens, and wonder why life feels so hollow. Here's the truth. If your first move is to check your feed, you're already surrendering your day. You're letting algorithms shape your thoughts, your feelings, your very essence. Do you think they care about your dreams, your goals? No, they care about their profits. So flip the script. Start your day with a clear intention. Set your own rhythm. And I'm not talking about that superficial hustle culture. I mean genuine, heartfelt intention. Real intention. What do you want to conquer today? What do you want to achieve? What legacy will you carve into this world? Visualize it. See it in your mind's eye. Make it vivid, make it real. And then, write it down. Make it tangible. Put it on paper, on your phone, or even tattoo it if you must. The point is, make it impossible to ignore. Integrate it into your daily life. Once your goals are clear, meditate on them. Reflect deeply. And I don't mean just sitting cross-legged chanting mantras, unless that's your thing. I mean finding that quiet space within, where you connect with your true self. You can meditate anywhere, anytime. It's about the mindset, not the place. On the bus, in the shower, even on the toilet if that's your sanctuary. The key is to silence the world's noise and listen to that inner voice. The one that knows your true potential, the one that believes in you. Trust me, having a plan changes everything. A clear vision is your compass. Knowing what you're fighting for, what you're living for, gives you strength. It's like the world opens up, revealing possibilities you never imagined. Have you ever felt like the world is just too loud? Like you're drowning in a sea of endless noise and distractions? It's as if everyone and everything is vying for your attention. Notifications, alerts, messages, they never stop. Social media, the news, your noisy neighbors, it's a relentless barrage of information and sound. Everywhere you look, someone is trying to sell you something. Advertisements are like sirens, calling out for your attention. They want your focus, your money, your very essence. It's like they're pulling you in every direction. They want you so entangled in their drama that you forget to live your own life. Don't let them win. Step back and breathe. To live with intention, you must tune out the chaos. Find your own peace amidst the noise. Turn off the TV, put down the phone, and step away from the internet. Disconnect to reconnect with yourself. Take a walk in nature. Listen to some real music. Have a meaningful conversation. Engage in activities that nourish your soul. Read something that expands your mind. Dive into a book that transports you to new places and ideas. And I'm not talking about those self-help books that promise magic with positivity. Real growth comes from real challenges. Seek out books that challenge your beliefs, make you question everything you thought you knew. Books that push you to think deeper. History, philosophy, science fiction. There's a whole universe of knowledge waiting to be explored. Don't limit yourself. Don't stick to the mainstream. Seek out unique perspectives. Dig deeper. Find your own truth. The journey to understanding is personal and profound. And while you're at it, listen to something that inspires you. Let your ears be filled with wisdom and creativity. Music, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever speaks to your soul. Find content that resonates with your inner self. But be careful. Not all inspiration is created equal. Some content can be just as distracting as the noise you're trying to escape. Just like with books, you have to be selective about what you let into your mind. Choose quality over quantity. Avoid anything that's negative, superficial, or just plain dumb. Protect your mental space. There's enough of that in the world already. You don't need to add to it. You're trying to cultivate a space for growth, for reflection, for real talk. So choose wisely. Make your environment conducive to your well-being. Stop letting distractions control your life. Take charge of your own narrative. You can't find meaning if your head's always full of nonsense. Clear the clutter, both physical and mental. You gotta make space for the good stuff, for the things that matter. Create an environment that supports your goals. Think of your mind like a garden. It needs care and attention to flourish. If you keep planting weeds, that's all you're gonna get. Be mindful of what you allow to grow. But if you cultivate the soil, plant the right seeds, and give it the attention it needs, you'll be amazed at what can grow. Your mind, like a garden, can become a place of beauty and growth. Chapter 3. Do something that matters. Now here's the real deal. Living with intention means doing something that actually matters. It's about making choices that align with your core values and beliefs, and taking actions that reflect those choices. And I ain't talking about getting 1 million followers on social media or buying a fancy car. Those things might bring temporary satisfaction, but they don't create lasting fulfillment. I'm talking about making a real difference in the world. It's about touching lives, creating positive change, and leaving a legacy that you can be proud of. Not for the likes, not for the clout, but because it means something to you. Because it resonates with who you are at your core and what you stand for. Because it aligns with your values, your passions, your purpose. Help somebody out. Do something that makes you feel alive and connected to the world around you. And I ain't talking about throwing money at a problem and calling it a day. While financial contributions are important, they are not the only way to make a difference. I'm talking about real hands-on help, rolling up your sleeves and getting involved in a way that is tangible and impactful. Volunteer at a soup kitchen, mentor a young person, visit an elderly neighbor. These actions create real connections and foster a sense of community. Get your hands dirty, put in the work, and make a real connection with another human being. It's these moments of genuine interaction that enrich our lives. Trust me, there's no better feeling in the world than knowing you made a positive impact on someone's life. Work on your craft. Find what you love and dedicate yourself to it. Whatever it is that you're good at, that you're passionate about, pursue it with everything you've got. Practice, study, experiment, fail, and learn from those failures. And get back up and try again. Resilience is key. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. The world needs more artists, more creators, more people who are willing to pour their heart and soul into their work. People who are not afraid to express themselves and share their unique perspectives. So find your voice, hone your skills, and share your gifts with the world. Your creativity can inspire others and bring about change. Build something that'll last longer than you. Something that will stand the test of time and continue to benefit others. And I ain't just talking about physical things, though there's nothing wrong with building a house or planting a tree. These are noble endeavors. I'm talking about creating something that will outlive you, that will continue to have an impact long after you're gone. Start a business, write a book, create a piece of art, build a community. Create a piece of art, build a community. These are the legacies that endure. Leave your mark on the world. Make sure that your presence is felt and remembered. Show them that you were here, that you mattered, that your life had purpose and meaning. When you contribute to the world, even in small ways, you start to feel connected to something bigger. You become part of a larger narrative. You realize that you're not just a cog in the machine, but an integral part of something much greater than yourself. And that's what makes life meaningful. It's the connections we make, the lives we touch, and the legacy we leave behind that truly matter. Chapter 4. Reflect and adjust. Now let me tell you a story. Living with intention is like setting sail on a vast ocean. It demands discipline, focus, and the bravery to chart your own course. You must be ready to defy the currents, challenge the norms, and carve out your unique journey. But therein lies the magic. You're not merely accepting the life handed to you, you're crafting the life of your dreams. You become the architect of your destiny. At day's end, ask yourself, Did I truly live today, or did I just go through the motions? Did my choices reflect my values, my goals, my purpose? Did I leave a mark on the world, even in the smallest way? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right path. Keep forging ahead. But if the answer is no, don't be disheartened. Tomorrow is a fresh canvas, a chance to paint a new picture, to make different choices. The beauty of life is, you get another shot tomorrow. But only if you choose to seize it. Be willing to learn from your missteps, to adjust your sails, to keep striving for something greater. Don't fear failure. Failure is just a stepping stone on the road to success. It's a chance to learn, to grow, to come back stronger. So keep pushing, keep striving, keep living with intention. The world needs more souls like you. Those who are awake, aware, and ready to make a difference. Utros stay woke. Living with intention is like embarking on a grand adventure. It demands discipline, razor-sharp focus, and the bravery to stand out. It's about questioning the norm, challenging the status quo, and carving your own unique path. But guess what? If you're here, you're already on this thrilling journey. You're seeking wisdom, hungry for truth, and ready to break free from the ordinary. The real question is, what's your next move? Will you take these insights and weave them into the fabric of your life? Will you rise up and become the change you wish to see in the world?